Well, staring at the cylinder of a 9500. Got the filler plates off, but that's not supposed to be like that. It's supposed to look like that. Not like that. Or like that. Not good. Pushing 5 o'clock, but I'm gonna try it. Hopefully this son of a gun holds together until we get time to tear it apart and fix it right, but that's gonna be fun. Corn's drying good today, but unfortunately so are the beans. But you wouldn't recognize these beans from, oh, even just 24 hours, 36 hours ago. They just look completely different. They're just green down through the rows. Some of these stems are still green, but yeah. Oh, it's always some hydraulic motors leaking like a sieve. Son of a gun. I got one round in for the day. One frickin' round. 45 minutes later, we're back in business. Routed off the 20-foot. So, I guess it was worth having for some reason anyways. Didn't expect to be rounding parts off of it, but here we are. 9.5% beans. Doggone it. Time to get them out. I actually see going this way, going the other way. It's a dusty son of a gun. Not much of a road over there. The freaking tractor is great though. I don't know, they're not the best ones in the world, but there's a lot of light spots on this farm that burned up. So for the year, gotta be pretty happy with that, I think. The machine's holding together. I've been trying not to shut it off because one time I shut the cylinder off, it got a heck of a vibration in it, so still it's not perfect, but hopefully get through the beans anyways. If I had a really good day, I don't know, well, get this done. My goal is to get this one done tonight. There's maybe 10 acres left, so hopefully we can get her done. We'll see. And then, what we got left? Well, my cousin's got his combine going. He's probably got 20 acres of his done, so that means he's probably down to about 80 acres. So, if I had a really good day tomorrow, it'll probably get done, maybe. But corn's probably pretty damp yet, so maybe that'll give me some time to figure out this combine and get it all straightened out before we hit into the corn really hard, because got a lot of corn. And that thing's bright. Say hi, Derek. Derek's running in tonight. A lot of mice. Well, for the inquiring minds, these are the beans I planted. There is beans on some of these. We got a little frost the other night. Doesn't look like it killed them all the way off. Some of these are over my knee. And there's beans there. I can't hardly believe it, but yeah, I might actually have to harvest them. I got a little jag back there that the geese ate too, but Some of them are ankle tall, and just a few of them here are knee high. But for the ones that ask, that's what they look like. Well, we're gaining on them. Nice machine when it works right. Kind of fun to run. Maybe someday I'll afford a nice bigger one. This was a nice step up from what I had. My cousin, he's got a 6620. But he does things the slow, hard way, so I usually come help him out. So yeah, these are enlist beans, and I can't really see much yield drag from them. So, but there is a straggler, a water hemp every once in a while. So I'd say I had cleaner fields than he did, but I'm the one that sprayed all of it. So it shouldn't have been the sprayer's fault anyways. Don't know. It wasn't really a great year for weed control as far as using residual products, because we never got the rain to reactivate them. So here's a couple of water hemps. There's a big one up there. There's a few stragglers down in this lower ground. Sometimes it drowns out, and then you know what happens. All the weeds come up and seed out. Can't get to the low spot to do anything with it. It's usually, or at least in the corn anyways, unless you're going to run over a bunch of corn. So, don't know anybody that usually runs over a bunch of corn to knock down some weeds. So, I like this field, long rows. 3/4 of a mile, I think it is, so it's pretty nice running. Sit back and enjoy the ride. Sometimes you gotta kick your feet up like this. Pretty comfortable. Not too bad. Well, this is interesting anyways. We got green ones. Green leaves, green stems, but they're 9.5%. Then we got these where the geese ate them off. They came back to life. Yeah, interesting. Frost didn't kill those either, so I guess we got two places to come back and cut beans. Too many times I've combined beans that fast. Sickle's keeping up though. Kind of surprised. Coming up into some of these. Got a lot of the green leaves left on them. They got bit by the frost. Better tone her back, but behind me you'll see it'll just be frickin' green. 9% green. Yeah, them ain't gonna go. See how nice and green it is behind me? Hard to do one-handed if you didn't know. in. Look at this guy out here throwing money around like he's Joe Biden. Good grief. Just kidding here. Well, it's just welded up again. Good idea to have a little fire hose here. Not exactly the nicest place to weld. Well, I suppose today is the day. Try it a little bit later here. Got the reverser oil changed. I changed the cylinder gearbox again because that had some junk in it and was really nasty. So yeah, we're greased up. My windows are kind of dirty, but corn, you know how that goes. They last about one round. So greased up, fixed up. Cylinder seems to run smoother than it did anyways. I threw some golf balls in between the webbings. I didn't explain what I was doing too much there, but yeah, definitely next year, if I keep this machine, I'm going to put new cylinder bars on. Probably tear that cylinder apart and replace those two webbings that are broke, or that I welded, because the one broke again. I had to weld it again. I was wondering if it did, so I took it apart, and sure enough. So I got her cherry red hot this last time, so hopefully it'll hold. At least with corn, you're on the cylinder a little bit slower. So, but yeah, we're kind of excited to see what's out there. So, trying to get all this. It's always a fun game of trying to get the snoots all, the tips all leveled off, but good enough to try it anyways. So, yeah.